Hello and welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. Last time we made an amazing Western ninja game. It was crazy. Beyond comprehension. And this time, we are continuing our creation of the second game we started last time. Don't Take My Kidneys, the hospital simulation, which I believe we are doing it's a job for a company. This will be amazing. It'll be the greatest hospital simulation ever. And people will be taking kidneys left, right, and center. Your goal, of course, to stop people from taking kidneys. So, it's a simulation. We're getting right into it. Development stage 2, we're already getting through to it. We don't want better dialogues, because dialogues don't mean anything in simulations, even though we do have to convey the fact that people are taking kidneys. I think that's pretty simple dialogues, so we don't need to work too long on that. I think artificial intelligence should be at least half the time, and then level design and dialogues, mostly level design for it. Let's get to, oh my goodness. I forgot Barton's terrible face. It's just so bad. Look at this, it's disgusting. Oh, okay. Selected features. We want 3D graphics v1. I don't think we want open world. Who needs an open world for a hospital simulation? All that you need is an open hospital. That's it. And then we have mono sound for 10K. World design, very low. Graphics, sound is very important, so we're going to have sound up there. I think we'll put world design to the lowest, and then have graphics and sound be the remainder of it. Hopefully that works out. I recall that we've been good at simulations in the past, so, you know, it won't be the end of the world. We're going to do a good job, I swear. Oh, look. It's Gamescom again. G3. How about we set up another small booth this year? I'm still not ready to pump out crazy amounts of cash for a booth. It seems that the market has normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. We've forgotten to do marketing over and over again. So many times. We need to remember to do marketing at some point. Oh, look at all the extra little bubbles. Anyone else? Anyone else? No? Okay. Ooh. Today, the new game platform, TES64 by Ninvento, has been released. Ah, and the convention. Let's see how many people came to our amazing booth all about not taking kidneys this time. 56,363. So many people. We didn't make the top 100 booths. It's okay. We'll finish. We got a hype of 47. That's more hype than we've ever had before because we just forget to do marketing. It's okay. We sell tons of games. It's all good. Oh, look at the level ups. It's amazing. Obviously, a game about taking kidneys would level up just everything. Because it's such a controversial game, you have to put so much work into it. What is this? Due to increase in experience, the following staff has earned a raise. Ron Raglow. Mr. Raglow, you really think that you've earned a raise after all that you've done for us? Freaking take it, you little prick. What is this? Character progression and better AI. For new research. Oh, that'll be very important. What do we have here? Don't Take My Kidneys review. 5. That's bad. 7. Ooh, that's good. Star Games, get out of here. It's a 7. It's a solid. No, Game Hero. It's a solid 7. Trust me. Shows potential. Hope that's good enough to actually complete this. I can't remember what it was supposed to be. What is this? Boss, someone seems to have stolen our credit card information and used it to buy a lot of things in the past 3 months. We lost $14,305. Barton, did you leave your credit card somewhere? Did you leave it out and have someone else steal it? I can't even believe you, Barton. How dare you? Raglow, begin your research. You need to get better AI, and you need to do character progression, because these two things are very important. for the types of games we make, which is mostly simulations and RPGs. So, character progression for the RPGs, better AI for the simulations, that's where it's at. We seem to be selling quite a bit of Don't Take My Kidneys. Game report for Don't Take My Kidneys. Hospital and simulation is a great combination. Stories and quests is not very important. And the audience match, Hospital Everyone, is great. Nice. You, Ivan Barton, I'm going to train you. You will train in design. We're going to push up your design even farther. And you, Mr. Raglow, I want to punch in the face. But I can't do that in this game. So instead, I'm going to give you game dev gems. You're going to be well-rounded. Getting a bit of both technology and design, Mr. Raglow. You better learn quite a bit, because if you don't, I'm going to just, throw you through a plate glass window. Maybe that one. I don't know if it's plate glass, or it's plexiglass. Would we have plexiglass windows? I don't think so. Don't Take My Kidneys is now off the market. It sold 59,333 units and generated $415,000 in sales. It's not very much. Why don't you, Mr. Vinderfell, get some training as well? We're going to push up your design, because design is so important for us. We don't have any more research points! It's so bad. Why do we not have any more research points? I personally wanted all of the research points, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, Barton, take a vacation. And we're going to send Raglow on a vacation as well, and then we're going to make another super hit game. It's going to be the best game ever. It's going to blow people's minds. That's the truth. In 2 months, the Super TES will be taken off the market. Interesting. Mr. Raglow, you're done. Go on vacation. I looked at the fire button, but I can't do it. He's a decent worker. He's not great. He's pretty much below average. But it's better than being really terrible. That's just the truth. Okay, are you coming back, Mr. Raglow? Come on now. You've been in the Bahamas for 3 weeks. There we go. Okay. I think it might be time to work on a new game engine. I say because I just want this awesome stuff that I just did. Both of them. Oh man, this is going to be a 330K engine. And we're going to call it the really expensive Jazz with 1 Z. The really expensive Jazz engine. Very nice. The TES is no longer supported. Once again, we don't care much for the consoles because I'm too cheap to shell out any sort of license for the consoles. I just don't do anything for them. We are a purely PC company. It's what we do. Oh, we're down to under $1 million. We need to do something about this. And the key is to develop a new game. And you know what it's going to be? RadioJoe 2. Blowing people's minds, it is the post-apocalyptic RPG of our time. Going to completely change everything with the really expensive Jazz. Did we do mature for our last post-apocalyptic RPG? Can't remember. We're going to do mature anyway. 3D graphics, V1, sequel to our greatest game ever. So we want linear stories, simple cutscenes, character progression, better user experience, game tutorials. We want the whole shebang here. This is everything. We need it all. And we want gameplay, but stories and quests need to be the focus. Oh. So to make, as I recall, because I've seen a bit of this game before I ever started. I think I might have said that in the first episode, but in order to have these things actually be in the game, we have to put a certain amount of time into it. So this percentage means that it's not quite enough time to implement everything properly. So we're going to do it like that. I'm going to put the engine all the way down because save games is so easy, we don't even need it. So mostly stories and quests about half the time. Then we're going on gameplay, and engine is the last of everything. What is this? Boss, a small number of dedicated fans have asked that we release the source code of one of our older game engines, Adventure Engine 1.0. Doing so would surely satisfy these fans. But given that we worked so hard on the engine, we could also sell licenses for it and make some money. Alternatively, we could simply refuse their request completely. What would you like to do? Well, it's a crappy old engine. We've made many games, much money, like so much money, disgusting amounts of money. I actually looked at the pile of money we made, because I put it in a pile, because doesn't everyone put it in a pile? And I just was sick to my stomach. So I'm just going to give it away. You can have it. Here you go. That's my engine. Boss, our recent decision to give away our engine Adventure Engine 1.0 met with positive results. Overall, we gained 1K fans, and it cost us 3K. It cost us money to do that? What are you on about? Couldn't we just post it on the website? Jeez. Okay. So now we're in development stage 2. We need dialogues. Artificial intelligence is not terribly important. Let's just put it up enough to get better AI. Better dialogues. Always important. And level design. We're going to focus a lot on the dialogues in this one. Just enough artificial intelligence to work with the better AI. And then level design. Just a bit. It's all good. That's how we're going to do it. Media inquiry. Hi, this is Andrew McNara from Game Informant. Oh, one of those pesky game reviewers. I got word that Raiders Co. Limited is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on the current game project and do an interview about it? Agreed. What is your expectation regarding the success of RadioJoe 2? Do you think the game will be received well? Hype the game! Thank you for your time. And now we need marketing. What sort of things should we do? Magazines and demos? Yeah. Lots of demos, all about this jazz. It's going to blow people's minds when they see what it's doing. They didn't even know that open world will be the best thing they've ever seen. Okay. So for this, we definitely want world design to be key. Graphics do need to be pretty good, though. So we're going to work more time on graphics and sound, and world design is going to be the biggest RadioJoe post-apocalyptic RPG. I'm sorry, RadioJoe 2, the post-apocalyptic RPG. It's going to blow people's minds. Now get rid of those bugs. Because of course we can't release a game with any bugs, because if people open their package and they see a giant cockroach just sitting in the package, totally making a small booth, once again, if they see tiny cockroaches just like sitting in the package, I don't think they're going to be particularly happy about that. And that's going to be pretty bad for our game. And it will elicit some questions as to how in the world those tiny cockroaches survived the entire process. Oh, look at this. RadioJoe 2, 63 design, 30 tech. Oh, dinging everywhere, leveling up all across the board. We are victorious! It's going to be an amazing game, believe me. Day-night cycle, 3D graphics v2, stereo sound. These are important things. I want all of them. I don't want just one of them. I want every single one. Come on, people. Start coming into our little booth. Look, we've got so many demos of RadioJoe 2. We have like 20 demos. But the actual gaming convention would only let us put up 2. So we have a van out back that's just playing the other 18. And we just tell people when they're standing in line, just, hey, go around back. There's a van back there. You can just sit in there and play the game. It was a debacle. They were very concerned about the fact that they were being told to go around behind. Oh, look, there's a develop sequel button. Oops. This wasn't an actual sequel. That's unfortunate. I didn't know. RadioJoe 2. Oh, come on. 10? 10? 10? No? Okay. 8. That's mildly acceptable. A 9. And you know you want to put a 10 on there, right? No, okay, fine. Fine. I see how it is. You don't care for me at all. That's just the situation. Okay. So we got really good. That was like an amazing rating. Let's generate the game report. 8.75 overall. What is this? Boss, our office could really do with some renovation work, and our computer systems are also out of date. Investing a little bit in a more modern office and upgraded computers would be a great. Barton, when you speak to me, you have to speak to me in full sentences. I don't accept any less than full sentences from you, Mr. Barton. Regardless, do you want to renovate the office? Of course. I'm investing $150K in that. What? Look at the gloss and the sheen on everything. In an exclusive interview a while ago, Vinrafel from RadioJoe Limited made very bold remarks about their then-in-development game, RadioJoe 2, predicting that it would be an uber success. I didn't really say uber, but okay. Now that the game is out on the market, the consensus is that Vinrafel was spot on, as the game has received very positive reviews. Overall, it has a positive effect on sales. I can't read right now. That's so bad. Look at this. We're selling so much. What is this? Artificial intelligence is not very important for this type of game. Post-apocalyptic and mature is a great match. Perfect. Perfect. Dear RadioJoe Limited, since G3 has become the biggest meetup of game developers every year, we have decided to use our name for the greater good. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the years where game devs from around the world can compete with each other. This will be a great way for game developers to learn something new. You are welcome to join in at any time. There are no prizes, but it should be a great way to increase everyone's skills. The G3 committee. So like the London Dare, all of that, like a game in like one day. We can do it. We'll make the entirety of RadioJoe 2 in one day. It'll be fine. The day Vina fans have waited a long time for has arrived, as Vina has announced their next generation console, the Dreamvast. A company spokesperson said the Dreamvast is a dream come true. This console is the most advanced gaming console in history. Look, it's got a screen on the controller. It's amazing. The new console sports powerful graphics hardware, promising graphic quality rivaling those on high-end PCs. The Dreamvast is also the first console to ship with a modern out-of-the-box. To ship with a modem. Out of the box. Making it ready for online play. The console will be available early next year. Very nice, but we don't deal in consoles. I don't believe in consoles. They don't exist. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. They don't exist at all. I've been playing RadioJoe 2 and have tremendously enjoyed the experience. This game doesn't just tell a story, no, it manages to draw you in so that you truly feel part of an adventure. RadioJoe 2 deserves the top spots in the charts. You know what? RadioJoe 2, the story of a man who was once radioactive and now is not, really does tell a story that everyone needs to know. It's a story mostly about cancer. Lots of cancer. So much of it. It's concerning. But still, it's what people need to hear. It's so important. Let's look at some work, some contract work. So we can do a horoscope generator. No. Game backdrops or game art. Dude, I'm all about game art. We're going to make some game art. We're going to do it really easily. But can I note, horoscope generator? Who in the heck is putting out a contract for a horoscope generator? Jeez. So it sold 219,000 units, RadioJoe 2, and generated $1,533,000 in sales. We have once again done an amazing... No time! Penalty of 18K incurred. Dang it. We wanted that money. Raglow! Why didn't you work harder on that? If you were to work harder, we would be happy. What is this? There's a trend towards action games recently. Interesting. We have actually made a successful action game, so perhaps we can get in on this bandwagon. It'll be amazing. But we can't do it yet, because we've come to the end of our episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. We'll, of course, continue in the future, because RadioJoe probably needs another sequel. It's going to be a ways off, like 2 or 3 games off, and we'll actually use the sequel button instead of just pretending that it's a sequel. I didn't know it was there, okay? It's fine. Don't cry too much. We'll be okay. But yeah. Until then, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.